All right, good evening here. Thanks for joining us. I'm Liz Duicki.
I'm Robert Olguin. According to the FBI, 28 people are now behind bars as part of a federal operation that targeted a local gang accused of selling drugs and guns.
Yeah, we have team coverage of today's operation here. Julia Spencer live for us in downtown El Paso, where we heard from prosecutors and the FBI about these raids. But first, we want to go to Harrison Parker, who's in one of those neighborhoods in West El Paso where one of the raids took place, and spoke with neighbors about what they saw. Harry?
That's right, Liz. Lots of FBI agents out here in this West El Paso neighborhood. This home actually behind me was one of those locations raided, and another one in Vinton, Texas, leaving neighbors in both locations wondering what exactly was happening. Law enforcement using what sounded like flashbangs in their raid in Vinton. It happened at what appears to be a junkyard off of Can-Am Highway. Our cameras were rolling as law enforcement escorted a man in handcuffs and placed him in the back of a police car. The second raid happening at a house on Lakehurst Drive, an otherwise quiet residential area. And one man emerged from the raided place in Vinton claiming he offered to let authorities enter, but that they threw what he called grenades anyway.
I told them no one's here, and they're making this they're taking it out of proportion.
Some neighbors described being awoken by loud banging and bullhorns announcing law enforcement, as about 200 law enforcement personnel executed the operation in raids across El Paso. Now, neighbors at both locations told me off camera that they were highly suspicious of activities that had been going on at both locations for quite a while. They were very relieved that the FBI did something and intervened and raided these places, but they also wouldn't speak on camera due to what they said were safety concerns. I'm Harrison Parker reporting from West El Paso, KFOX 14 News at 5.
Federal prosecutors here in El Paso say they were targeting gang members who are accused of selling meth, fentanyl, and firearms.
Yeah, earlier today we heard from the federal and local officials who broke down the specifics of this investigation. KFOX 14 News at 5. Julia Spencer at that news conference and is live downtown with those details. Julia.
A total number of 28 people were arrested who were involved with the Chuco Tango gang, and they were arrested today in what was called Operation Rockwater. And the U.S. District Attorney for the Western District of Texas was in El Paso to make the announcement. Operation Rockwater was led by the FBI and DEA, but included the involvement of other agencies such as Homeland Security, Border Patrol, the Texas Department of Public Safety, and several other local and state law enforcement agencies. Now, SWAT teams from El Paso, Albuquerque, Las Vegas, Phoenix, and San Diego all assisted in these arrests. The 28 people arrested are facing federal and state charges for violent crimes, distributing drugs such as meth, cocaine, fentanyl, and heroin, human smuggling and kidnapping, and the possession of illegal firearms.
Fentanyl in this community is a real problem, just like it is across the state and the country. Protecting our communities and our loved ones from this dangerous drug and poison that is fentanyl is a priority for the Justice Department.
Now, each person was indicted in El Paso, the Western District, and El Paso County. Each defendant faces anywhere between 15 years to life in prison. And they say that 4 individuals involved with these crimes are still at large.
We'll continue to pursue them until they are arrested. And if you take a look at the board to my right, those are the individuals that are still outstanding, 3 from DEA and 1 with FBI.
Now, the El Paso District Attorney and the U.S. District Attorney for Western Texas, for the district in Western Texas, says that this is a win in the battle of fentanyl that is being distributed in the United States. Now, tonight on KFOX 14 News at 9, hear more details about this operation. But giving you a live report for now, Julia Spencer, KFOX 14 News at 5.